What makes historical transportation laws so complex to find? Imagine trying to piece together a puzzle where many pieces are missing, faded, or from different sets altogether. That's what tracking down old transportation laws can feel like. These laws come from different time periods, each with its own language, style, and rules. Early laws were written when horse-drawn wagons and steam-powered vehicles shared roads, so they often only covered one mode of travel. As new technologies appeared, laws were added or replaced, creating a patchwork of rules that can be confusing today. Many of these laws were short and local, meant for specific towns or regions. They might have been written in old-fashioned language or in formats no longer used, making them hard to interpret now. For example, some laws required wagons to carry bells to warn pedestrians or horses, while others set speed limits as low as 8 miles per hour. Finding these rules today means searching through outdated records, which are often stored in archives or libraries that don't always have digital copies. Another layer of complexity comes from overlapping jurisdictions. Local, state, and federal governments all had a say in transportation rules. Early automobile laws had to balance the interests of horse-drawn vehicles, pedestrians, and new motor vehicles. This created conflicting rules about right-of-way, speed limits, and safety equipment. Sometimes, a law from one level of government conflicted with another, making it tricky to know what was actually legal at any given time. Transportation laws also changed as regulations shifted between controlling and deregulating industries. In the 20th century, government agencies like the Interstate Commerce Commission and later the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration created rules for safety and competition. These rules were often added, repealed, or replaced, leaving a tangled web of legal history. Some old laws stayed on the books even after they became outdated or irrelevant, adding to the challenge of understanding what was once legal. Many of these laws seem strange or amusing today because they responded to very specific circumstances. Laws requiring cars to have bells or setting speed limits for horse-drawn wagons reflected a time when roads were shared by very different travelers. These regulations often made sense then but are now obsolete, yet some still exist in legal records, waiting to be discovered. In short, the reason it's so hard to find and understand these laws is because they come from different eras, written in different styles, and often overlap or conflict with each other. They tell a story of a time when transportation was changing rapidly, and laws had to keep up with those changes. That's what makes tracking down these old rules such a fascinating challenge.